Hello everyone, my name is Meredith and welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you're coming back, welcome as well. I'm very grateful for all of you that are tuning in here today and interested in seeing what is going on for the collective from October 6th to October 13th, 2019. I got my tarot deck all shuffled and ready to go here, but first I want to get into some of the oracle cards that I already pulled for you guys. So we have, I think it says, you say Oster, New Beginnings, Athena, Knowledge. Hopefully you guys can see that there. Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Wow, that's beautiful. And we have Cave, Sanctuary. As well as Volcano, Volatility. Okay, wow. So right off the bat here, I see that there's definitely a middle ground that will need to be found this week with Cave, Sanctuary, and Volcano Volatility. These are exact opposites. So I'm definitely feeling that there is a need for you to want to hide and kind of be a little bit in hermit mode this week, but also there's that side of you that's just gonna pop off or come out at any moment depending on what situation you're in. So as we get in more throughout the reading, we'll see how that resonates and what that applies to. But I definitely think that's interesting. It's about kind of finding balance in the yin and the yang energy. I'm feeling this, for October 6th to October 13th. We'll have to look more into that and see what that's all about. But we have Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. And with this, I'm definitely feeling this is about diving within yourself and to your intuition. I'm getting water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So I'm feeling like it is a week to tune within and see what your intuition and your inner guidance is saying for what is best for this week. And we also have Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. This talks of abundance, and we have Athena, knowledge, and I want to touch upon Oster, new beginnings. This is really beautiful, and I'm seeing with the numerology here, 13, we know with the numerology what we do is we add up the numbers and that equals to the total number. So 13 would be equal to 4. Athena is 5. And Cow Spirit would be 6. And Swan Spirit is 60. So it's really 6. 6 plus 0 is 6. So we have 4, 5, 6. You guys, this is pretty intense. This is just feeling like there's an energy of flow if we tune within ourselves and we allow there to be. If you tune within yourself and listen to your intuition, the knowledge that you need to know is going to come out for this week and tell you exactly what actions or steps you need to take towards your new beginning, towards what it is that you want to build upon within your life. Because we know 4 does mean building foundations and building upon, having a strong foundation to build upon, kind of hitting the reset button and building what it is that we want. And 5 is about change and innovation, and that definitely embodies what this card is saying with knowledge. Tune within to your intuition to gain the knowledge that you need, because your intuition always knows. Your inner self, your higher self always has the right guidance and wisdom that you need within your life. And this could also even having to do with school or work, because if you listen within your guidance, within your intuition, it will tell you what you need to do for school or work, and it's just going to help you to be able to interpret what it is that you need to do within your life to build upon this new beginning. Because there's definitely a sense of freshness this week with new beginnings and with your intuition. I'm feeling like this fresh energy, like again, water energy, diving deep into what it is that you're feeling within yourself to be able to understand what you need to do in order to achieve this abundance, because the abundance is available this week, absolutely. As long as you dive deep within, You dive within that intuition. You dive within that inner guidance, and you listen to your higher self and your inner knowing to be able to understand what steps and what you need to do and what you need, things that you need to get done in order to help you throughout this week. And I'm feeling like that sense of balance again is about diving in within your intuition, because that's going to tell you how to balance out. You know, we had these kind of opposite polar energies, the cave and the volcano. That's kind of just going to tell you how to keep from, in a sense, you know, erupting or getting upset if you don't get what you want in the way you want it, or however, whatever that means to you. We're going to see with the tarot, but I think it's definitely an interesting energy already to see here. Definitely a sense of new beginning again this week, freshness, tuning within and knowledge, you know, hitting the books, studying, or just knowledge that we find within ourselves. Definitely esoteric and occult knowledge this week for sure as well. So we will get into the tarot. I already shuffled my deck, so we're all set and ready to go. See what's coming up for October 6th to October 13th, 2019. Okay, so we do have the Seven of Pentacles. And 7 is all about, it's kind of the master, master divine number 8. Wow, we're definitely seeing the devil. Wow. Okay, I'm kind of seeing here with the volcano and the devil here what's going on a little bit more. But we'll just see what else comes up. Ooh, Page of Wands. Interesting. For October 6th, October 13th, 2019, what guidance do you need to receive? Ooh, okay. So we have 6 as well as the number 7. So we have 7, 7, 8, and 6. So 6, 7, 8, it's all lining up here really kind of in a very interesting way. So I'm just going to start off with the Pentacles. With this, the 6 of Pentacles is all about give and take, finding that balance. Again, finding that balance and see what it is that we need to let go of or what we need to receive in order to intermediate and find a perfect balance, the middle way for us. This is a card of Libra, so Libra is all about the scales and having that balance within their lives. And we have 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is all about patience and building upon what it is that we are creating. Again, building upon a foundation that you have probably already set in place or that you are working on setting in place. And surrendering. When I see this card 7, I think of surrendering, because 7 really is the divine number. 7, we see 7 all throughout different religions, cultures, just when it comes to occult knowledge. 7 is a very, very prominent number. And with this, I'm seeing about, in a way, being about surrendering and having that faith and guidance within your life to know that your time will come when it is meant to come, and that you don't have to stress and worry about finances because your abundance is coming your way. Cow spirit is coming your way. The miracles are endless. So remember that you're not forgotten. And again, 6 of Pentacles is all about balance and not tilting towards one way or the other too much. So try not to think about yourself too much. And I say that with, you know, a little bit of, take that with a grain of salt, because it's just saying don't become obsessed with material items. Don't become obsessed with when am I going to get that raise? When am I going to get, you know, whatever it is. When am I going to get that apartment? When am I going to get that raise? When am I going to get what it is that I want to get? It's definitely important to focus on balance and give and receive. You know, when we give out the energy that we want to receive back to the universe, that is what will happen. We give out what it is that we want to receive, and we surrender and understand that our time will come. Wow, you guys, this is pretty beautiful. And we do have the 8 of Swords and the Devil. So the Devil is a major arcana. This is pretty big. With Volcano, I'm feeling like this is don't fall back into your lower nature. I'm feeling like this is a very spiritual week for a lot of us. It's very spiritual and just very divine, and it's asking you to truly look within, because this is a week of also the ego as well. You know, we're going to have to find this balance, because there's the divine on one hand and there's the ego on the other. And I feel like our egos this week are going to try to be pulling us down with this devil card. That's what the devil is. It's about ego, and it's about addiction and what it is that we can't let go of. It's about our lower nature, our shadow side. So this week, if your focus isn't directly within your guidance system, then you could be getting pulled back down into old negative patterns and behaviors. You could be trying to, you know, battle it out with your trauma, or battle it out with, you know, again, when am I going to get this, or when am I going to get that, you know, wanting to know the plan for your life when you're not meant to know right now. That's something that is divinely orchestrated, and it'll only be revealed to you when you need to know. So yeah, there's definitely like volcano volatility. It's about, you know, also I feel like this has to do with anger, because some of you may struggle with anger, and it's about not falling down into those old addictive patterns and not letting your anger get the best of you, where you just explode at any moment, you know, at anyone, at work or school or whatever it is. You know, try to keep that anger under control, and whatever it is you're dealing with, it may be alcoholism, drug addiction. There's definitely going to be, for some of you, I mean, take it as it resonates, there's going to be a real sense of feeling pulled back down into those lower natures, and really they're coping mechanisms really for trauma and whatever we've experienced throughout our lives that led us to that in the first place. That's going to really be prominent this week. There is going to be a theme of light versus dark strong this week, and this is part of that. This is the dark of it, and it's all about accepting our shadow side, accepting our weaknesses, and being able to move forward and not let them control us, to be able to go within and listen to our intuition in order to not be pulled down by these negative energies, these negative ways of doing and thinking, because I'm feeling like it's strongly related to thinking. You may not even negatively seek out any addictive behaviors, but your thought patterns may be addictive. Your thoughts may be, I'm not good enough, or when am I going to get this, when am I going to get that, when is this going to happen? That's definitely going to be very prominent this week with, you know, wanting to know when things are going to happen, I feel, and wanting to know how. And you're just going to have to surrender that up and understand that's the devil, you know, that's the negative energy speaking. And go within and listen to your intuition, because your intuition has all the answers. You already have everything you need within you, so you don't have to listen to any of this rubbish. Okay, guys? I mean, Eight of Swords. I mean, this is all about environment as well. You kind of feel that your environment is out of control in many ways, and you feel that there's nothing you can really do to control it for this week. You're just kind of feeling like you don't understand. I mean, she's blindfolded and she's binded up, and she doesn't understand what actions she needs to do, or what actions she needs to take, or how she needs to perceive this situation to make it better, to make her environment better. She's kind of wrapped up and she's blinded. She's stuck within her own mind. She's not looking at anything outside herself and being able to observe it and let it, you know. She's only stuck within her own mind, her own fears, her own thoughts. And that's what this really correlates to this week. I'm feeling like there's a strong presence of negative thinking, of worry, of, you know, of just feeling stuck in your thoughts, feeling like you're alone, feeling like you can't do anything to change it. And just understand that this, you know, this necessarily isn't true for most of it. This is, again, your ego talking, your fear talking. It's you know, you're afraid. You feel maybe social anxiety a lot. This week you just feel like you don't understand what to do or what choices you need to take in order to make this go away, make the Eight of Swords go away. So that's what I'm feeling for that right now. And then we have Page of Wands as well, and the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, I feel like it is related to trauma and mental illness maybe this week for some of you. Take it as it resonates, you guys. You know, if a reading doesn't resonate or a reader doesn't resonate, you know, move on. You are the only ones who can make decisions for your life. But for those that this reading resonates with, I'm definitely feeling this strongly. I'm feeling that it has to do with mental health, and those negative thoughts and those negative feelings may arise from some mental health illnesses or issues for some of you guys, or maybe it's just, it's just been hard, and I feel like this is kind of coming out of nowhere in many ways. It's being just triggered, but the Seven of Cups is about unveiling the subconscious, and that's what we see with Time for a Deep Dive. We're seeing going within ourselves and unveiling what it is that's been hidden from us, unveiling what it is that we need to know within ourselves. This could be healing from old traumas. This could just be healing negative thought patterns that you've carried with you. This could be just your subconscious is going to come out in a very positive and healing way this week if you let it. I mean, we have 8 and 7 here. So if you let this healing happen, it will be gifted to you. Again, it's all about going within. That's a major theme this week, going within and understanding what your intuition is saying on how to heal, because your intuition knows better than anything or anyone in this world how to heal you. And we have Page of Wands. So there's definitely this sense of childlike wonder and passion this week. I feel like for many of you, your childlike wonder and your invigoration of life is going to come out. You're going to want to experience new knowledge. You're going to want to learn. This is a good week for learning or hitting the books or studying, because if you have like a test later in the semester or a huge project due, this week is great to just hit the books and get all that out of the way, because you're definitely feeling this sense of fiery passion, childlike wonder, creativity. You're wanting to create this week. You're wanting, if you're an artist or involved in whatever hobbies you're involved in, this will be a great week to just create and get it all panned out, because Page of Wands, again, is childlike passion, wonder, creativity, and we all know that children are heavily curious and they like to play and they like to be active in the world. So if you use your hands this week, if you play, if you get this stuff done, then it's going to definitely pay off. And that's what we see with Cow Spirit. We see that creativity, that passion, that sense of play and wonder and, activity. That's going to come out great for you guys. That's going to lead to some form of abundance in your life, whatever that means to you. It may be emotional abundance, it may be physical abundance, whatever it is. It's definitely going to lead to something positive if you focus your energy in that direction this week, again, because we have, again, the polar opposites, Cave and Sanctuary. And I'm feeling like Cave is definitely correlated to Swan Spirit, Time for a Deep Dive, because it's about, again, going within yourself, taking some time out for yourself, taking some solitude. And that's definitely probably an important theme when it comes to mental health this week, for those of you who are struggling with that, for those of you who feel anxious, weighed down again with the 8 of Swords or whatever's going on. Taking some self-care, taking some alone time, taking some time to look within, taking that time to just relax will be very beneficial for you, and it will help you in turn to look within and get the answers that you need in order to have a better week and not be so hard on yourself, and to, again, tap into that, that childlike wonder and that productivity this week, and to find that inner balance. And the volcano, I feel like, is if you don't get that time for yourself, if you don't get that self-care in, if you kind of just stay wrapped up in the devil and all these old worries and fears and ways of thinking, if you stay trapped in that, this week is just going to kind of lead to some, volatility. It's going to lead to, negative events possibly, or negative situations and feelings arising. And again, take this as this resonates, but again, whatever energy we put out into the world, we get back. So if we're putting out negative, like angry energy or negative pent up energy at people in our lives or situations, we're going to get that back from them. So that's just something to keep in mind, not to worry anyone or scare anyone, but just something to really keep in mind, that we are the creators of our own lives. And I'm feeling that with new beginnings, because that is another theme of this week, is that we're kind of getting I feel like this week is just feeling kind of different from others. There's a sense of a fresh start, that if at any point you want to start over, you always can. It doesn't matter, what you did yesterday or how to, it really doesn't matter. You can start over fresh at any time in your life. And that's also a big presence this week, is starting over and looking within for the answers, and understanding that you create your own life, you create your destiny. Your life is your ultimate creation. It's your ultimate, work of art. It's whatever you want it to be. And I think that's definitely a very powerful message this week. Yeah, you guys, wow, this is a very powerful reading. If it resonated, please let me know. I love to hear back from you guys. I really hope this helped, and I hope that you guys have an amazing, blessed week wherever you are. Thank you for watching. Bye.